Hi there and welcome back to Avadon. Avadon 3 that is. We're continuing our quest here in this small preview let's play. Just arrived here and at Commanderceres, and we got guidance. We got some orders to go to the Hands camp and speak with two new Hands of Avadon. We are also a Hand of Avadon. And, yeah. What is these? Oh, look at that. A nitrate guard. Yeah. We're going over there and speaking with these guys, as our commander said we should do so. Well, let's see. I have already noted that this is a pretty epic world. I mean, this is just the starting area, and look at it. There are so many doors, undergrounds, workshops, information centers. There are even Keeper's Hall. Everything is here. Like, absolutely everything. Oh, Ceres' guidance is here, so I'd say whether we're in the Hand. Yeah, this is the Hand encampment. Every Avadon camp has one. This is where visiting Hands rest, prepare their gear and wait for new work. When outsiders want to hire Hands to do whatever, it's good to have them in one place. Yeah, it's been pretty empty for the last year. That's why you are surprised to see new Hands here, a sorceress and a shadow walker. They are both absorbed in their work. A sorceress and a shadow walker, so the total magic team. Come talk to me. Yeah, that's nice. I buy and sell. Good to know. And Kassick, Natalie and Bowen, I think. Bowen. We'll be working together. You meet one of the two Hands who have just arrived at Camp Nitrate. She is a Callum mage. She's only slightly older than you, but she seems much older. Part of this is because of her wounds. She moves as if she has been in many battles. Her left arm bears a savage burn, very similar to the one Commanderceres has. She points at the chair opposite from you. She looks at you when you sit, but she barely seems interested. Hello. Are you the Hand I'll be helping? Sorry, I've been passed around to so many Hands, you see. Let's make the introductions. I am Natalie. Commanderceres told me to find you. Then you are Immanuel. Ceres told me about you. She seems competent. She's also tormented by a wound like mine. I can sympathize. Anyway, I'm Natalie. I'm a sorceress. I have a lot of experience. If you need my help, I am here. How did you burn your hand? Fighting a drake, a clever one, which trapped me with a spell. It's a long story, happened years ago. It's a very common wound for sorceresses in war, though. She holds out her hands before her. We always fight like this. Makes sense, yes? Anyway, what do you want? You are a Hand of Avadon? I am. I've been since well before the Age of Chaos. I have been even served Redbeard directly. My record is strong. I do very well with what little I am allowed. How long have you been a Hand? That sounds awfully long. I was accepted into the service of Avadon in 6312. That means she became a Hand when still in her mid-teens, extremely young. As if she senses your thoughts, she says, I showed a lot of promise when I was very young. Don't worry, nobody thinks I have great potential anymore. Okay, where have you served? I've been in every state of the Pact and every farland. When I was in Avadon, they looked for any excuse to send me out again. I was training some recruits in Holklanda when I was told to come here. Who told you to come? The order was unsigned. It bore the seal of Avadon. It told me to come here immediately. I did not question it. The training was boring me, so I was eager to leave. I have another question. What can you do for me? I can summon searing flames or cloud the minds of your foes. However, I function best at a distance. If some big warrior types aren't keeping the enemy away, you will find that I won't be very useful, because I will be dead. Good to know. That's all I need for now. Natalie nods. I'll resume my studies. These scrolls are all I am allowed, so I'll do what I can with them. And there is Bowen as well. You meet another Hand of Avadon. This young shadow walker sits cross-legged by the fire, sharpening his sword. He's still dirty from the road. He's very young. You were older when you began your training than he is now, but he already has the calm, tired demeanor of an experienced campaigner. In the age of chaos, when war has spread to every corner of the known lands, soldiers get jaded fast. He looks up at you and frowns. I don't know you, but you are a hand. Are you Immanuel Can? You nod. I am Bowen. Commanderceres told me to find you. Ceres said you would come. He sets his blade to the side and motions for you to sit. He takes a sip of ale from one of the nearby bottles and motions for you to join him if you wish. She has given me her guidance. You may choose me or Natalie to help. He nods at the sorceress sitting by a nearby fire. This work will be a refreshing change. Why can't we get both? What do you think of her guidance? Or what is a refreshing change? I would prefer to spend some time killing things that aren't begging me for mercy. It is more peaceful. You are a hand of Avadon? I am. Trained and tested in the field. How long have you been a hand? Confidently meets your gaze. Not long. A little less than 2 years. I came to Avadon after Redbeard was thrown out. Acting Keeper Proteus selected me himself. Do not let my age concern you. I am fully trained and tested in the field. Where have you served? Everywhere. I was based in Avadon, and Keeper Proteus used the portals to send me wherever assassination was required. I worked very, very hard. Then I was granted a brief rest period. Then I was diverted. Diverted? I had completed a mission, and my commander told me to come here. I'm not sure why. I am here now and eager to help. I've got another question. What can you do for me? I am a shadow walker. I use my tools and weapons in battle. I'm trained as an assassin. I slip in and kill quickly. If trapped, I escape and strike from smoke and shadows. Bowen lifts his tunic. He wears armor underneath it. I do not shrink from a fight. However, I can't withstand their direct battle as well as the Blade Masters can. If Ceres offers you my aid and you wish it, please come tell me. That is all I need for now. Alright, I suspect that I will be stationed here for some time. I think we will have some time to speak later. For now, I sense that things are about to become very hectic. Before you can ask him to elaborate, he grabs a razor disc and a sharpening stone and returns to work. The 2 new hands are in your roster. You can change their inventory when you are in an Avadon base. Now that you have spoken with them, you can return to Commanderceres. Alright, and but let's also speak to Hand Kassick here. Who are you? Hand Kassick is sitting in the smithy, boots up on the table, carving a long piece of wood. You haven't spoken to him much in the few months since he was transferred here from the Qua. He's a shaman of the Wizardry. Okay. He's also grim, quiet, and slightly twitchy. Normally, when you are around him, he's deadly quiet. This time, he actually nods to you. Immanuel Can. Greetings. Oh, greetings. Kassick nods. We haven't talked. We should. Things are changing. We hands must talk. We must be ready. What do you think will happen? A new offensive, I think. The air has that feel. Maybe to knock Chimera out of the war. Would be all to the good. I have another question. Hand Kassick sits and carves his piece of wood. It's still strange that he welcomes your company, and you suspect that this could change at any moment. What is it, Immanuel Can? Oh, he's a shaman as well. How have you been faring? I'm tired. That is why I was once sent here. I'm resting, getting ready for the next fights. There is some shame to this, but Acting Keeper Proteus knows that hands must rest. You know Acting Keeper Proteus? Saw once, briefly, after he was elevated and Redbeard was thrown out. He toured the camps, came to Qua. I saw him. What did you think of him? I think he acts as keeper, can have me thrown into Avadon dungeons with a word. Brain read, broken, become trembly little man. I think I keep opinions to myself. I think you should do the same. I have another question. Yeah, it's still strange. You are a shaman of the Wizardry. I am. It is rare for soldiers of my calling to serve here, I know. This is my homeland, even rarer with the rebellion. Soldiers don't serve in their homelands. They do as little as possible. Soldiers of the Pact serve in lands far from home. This brings the Pact closer together. Daram fights in the Holdlands. Qua fights with Callum. We see others in Pact as people, not distant strangers. His good plan, I think. Pity it seems to help little. What does the rebellion have to do with it? Wildrilm rebellion continues. Half of my people fight other half. Fight Pact, deal with Farlands. Have you had to fight Wildrilm rebels? Wow, this is a tongue twister. This is one grace granted to me, my good luck. I have never had to kill my own people. I dread the day when this must change. What do you think of the rebellion? It's a shameful thing. They throw away everything we have gained. For what? Clinging to old ways, refusal to ever change? Our children die for the right to keep outsiders out. Charged tolls on roads. The rebellion must end. It must not succeed. They have thrown away their duty. They must apologize and submit. I've got another question. Do you have any missions I could do? Kassick thinks, I do, but things are in much disorder. Also, I don't think you can leave the camp. Come back to me when you can. How have you been faring? And why were you sent away? Kassick is still for a long moment. He looks at the carved wood in his hands. You noticed that he is carving a titan. The result is twisted and misshapen. I killed hundreds of Warborn. My beasts and spells hour after hour. They kept coming. When they die, they scream like people. I wanted to stay, but my commander looked me in the eyes and said I needed to rest. A brief rest. I was sent here. Then rests. Okay, I can fight later. Kassick notes. Thank you. It is good to talk to one who knows duty. That's all for now. Whoa, pretty strange war stories here. Moving also. Like true veterans. What's in here? Bedrolls. No, we don't need bedrolls for now. Well, let's go back and talk to the commander again. Commanderceres smiles and tries to seem at ease, but even the most hardened soldier fears a hand of Avadon. What is it, Immanuel can? Do you need help with your guidance? The corner of her mouth twitches slightly. I've spoken to Natalie and Bowen. Ceres nods. Thank you, I appreciate the effort. Now then, the message from Avadon was fairly simple. They want something. Seems like a simple thing, but that does not reassure me. What do they want? They asked me to make sure that our magical workshop is open and cleaned out. Currently is not. This is Avadon's fort, so I'd rather send hands in there. Might be secrets after all. I will have it unlocked for you. If you want to please your true masters, I would go in there and clear out any stray pests still alive in there. We have a magical workshop? Of course, all Avadon outposts have them. It's been sealed up for a few years, but I've always known it would need to be cleaned up eventually. Why was it sealed up? One of Avadon's eyes went in there about 10 years ago to do some experiment or other. There was an explosion, then screams, then monsters. You know how these things go. Redbeard's protocols were very clear in that case. We sealed it up. Now it has been unsealed. Can anyone help me? Bowen and Natalie are at your disposal. They don't have much to do. One of them can help you clean the place out. When you enter the workshop, you will be allowed to form your party. You can choose who will accompany you then. Can I keep anything I find? Ceres shrugs. Why not? It's your fort. Got another question? Oh, we have a magical workshop? Alright, we have been through that. That's all for now. Alright. Let's go to the workshop then, eh? Let's see. There's the workshop. Can then choose who will accompany us. That's pretty good. over there. Where are we now? Oh, we've passed the workshop already. Where is it? It's here, I think. Is this the workshop? Yeah, it's the workshop. Greetings, Immanuel, says the guard. Let's go in. So where could I... We are in the workshop now, right? Ah, we can choose our group now. One ally with us this mission. Select someone to fight by your side. Could go with the Shadow Walker or the Sorcerer. I think there may be locked doors and we have no way to open them, so we'll take Bowen with us as a Shadow Walker. Sounds like some kind of thievy thing, so he might open locks. Okay. Locksmith, yeah! Reduces the number of lockpicks. Healing focus, blade training. Yeah, that seems good. Change party order. Up. Interesting. This is what we can do. We have a Spirit Claw. No. We can slash a nearby foe with the claws of a Spirit Wolf. We can bless our pet. We have a healing chant, and we can call a wolf. Pretty cool. So, you enter the workshop for the first time. A proper magical laboratory is an expensive required component for all proper Avadon outposts. This one, alas, is kind of in ruins. You've only heard rumors of what went wrong. It happened over 10 years ago, involved a exuberant experiment gone wrong and resulted in something unpleasant nobody wants to talk about. The air is still silent and icy cold. The place seems unoccupied. This job might be easy. You're about to be attacked by a few pests. When they approach you, the game will enter combat mode and you will learn how to fight. Alright, so I think we'll do the fighting in the next episode. My time is running out currently. But I'll be happy to go with you into the magical workshop. Stay tuned for that. Combat is going to be fun with these two of us here. So, see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed watching. Happy gaming to you. And have a nice time.